Hey, we found something!
My God. Somebody's opened a tomb. A king's tomb.
It may have been a poetical farewell, and many people believed that Kamamalu had foreseen her death.
People found out about your burial chamber, we'd have historical societies and preservationists on us like fleas.
You know those bones they took? Those kapu. But you had to break the taboo in order to prove our case.
You're saying he was already dead?
They occurred post-mortem.
Everyone who knows about the cave is in the cave.
What is that? Hey, boss, come here! Come here! Shutting down. Don't worry. Full pay. Now clear out of here.
All right, you guys.
Come on, let's go. Everybody out of here.
Hey, what are you doing? Just get my jacket, boss.
You got poi in your ears. Get out of here.
Closing down Zone 3. From now on, we work it only with Howleys, no Hawaiians.
The young king of Hawaii, left for England in 1823. With him, he took Kamamalu, his favorite queen and one true love, and Chief Boki, the governor of Oahu. The departure was festive and optimistic, but one person was not. It's not clear why he went, but as king, he had already put an end to the ancient religion of Hawaii. And I think he made this trip for the same reason. The material superiority of foreigners had convinced Liholiho that their way was stronger. To him, the zenith of this civilization was England, ruled by King George IV. Liholiho was determined to meet this other king, equal to equal, which I'm afraid is all we have time for. We'll continue with the rest of Liholiho's trip next week. We'll see you then.
Nui, thank you so much for inviting me to this lecture. Sure. Professor Callie, he's incredible. Incredible. Come on, he wants to meet you. Great. Great lecture, Professor.
Well, thank you, Marisa. What's she doing here? Spying for her father. Everyone's welcome. Aloha, Nui.
Aloha, Professor.
You must be Dr. Holliday.
My friends call me Holli.
I'm Damon.
Liholiho's story, it's fascinating.
And tragic, as you'll see. Forgive me, Dr. Holly. When I asked Nui to bring you here, it wasn't to discuss history. I need a favor.
What sort?
Hey, Keepy, what took you so long?
Excuse me, I have to talk to someone. I'll be right back. The items you found, we're waiting until they're authenticated, remember? You have to stay in touch so we can act together.
I never said I'd do anything.
Keepy, you've been like a little brother to me. Don't tell me you're selling what you find to collectors.
Of course, I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Yeah, or going back and trying to blackmail them.
Look, it's that time. We need you now.
You know those bones that I took? Those kapu.
But you had to break the taboo in order to prove our case.
Still bad mana. Besides, you don't know these people. You guys are on your own.
Hey, we're in this together, Gra. You can't sell out to the white man.
What I do is my business. Damn.
Hold it. Just everybody go home. No incidents. We'll deal with this. I apologize. A conflict with the students.
I understand. You mentioned a favor.
Yes. Nui said that you had access to carbon dating equipment. And that you could keep a secret.
What did you want me to date?
This.
Oh my God. What is it? Somebody's opened a tomb. A king's tomb. Doc, this is called a Leniho Palawa. It's worn only by royalty. May I eat now? What? It's bad luck to remove it. Dr. Holliday.
Doc, it's Mac.
Hi, Mac.
I need an ME. Pretty one, if possible. I'm on the cliffs off Kalanianiole.
I'm on my way.
7 next 76 Roger. No 1 David 109996.
How do you wait a second? The eyewitnesses said they saw the car go through the guardrail at 10:30 a.m.
You want to make him the victim?
Yeah, I know his name is Kippy Carver. Sounds kind of like a Polynesian kitchen utensil, huh, Doc? Age 22, part-time construction worker. He's also a
Student at the university.
student at the university. Oh, what else does your crystal ball tell you, Doc?
I saw him there yesterday. He was very upset.
Enough to impair his driving skills?
Maybe, but that's not what killed him. Look at his wound, right here on his head by his temple. That is likely the cause of death. He was hit with something sharp and jagged, and it left lots of blood on him, but not very much in the car. And he has other abrasions. Look, right here, right there. No bruising. Yeah, they occurred post-mortem.
You're saying he was already dead?
Somebody put him in the car and sent him off the cliff.
Hello, dispatch. Captain Wolfe. I'm gonna need a homicide team out at Cliffside by Sandy's. Hey, Doc, you psychic powers be able to tell us where he died?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Someplace with red clay in the soil.
to see me, Stuart?
Marty, I just got a call from a reporter. One of our employees has been killed in a car wreck.
Keepy Carver, I heard.
Well, isn't he the same one?
Yes.
But this accident had nothing to do with us.
Not a thing, Stuart.
Daddy, I'm done with this trucks. Oh, am I interrupting something here?
No, just some business.
Oh, boring. Anyways, I've got to go. I've got a tennis day. So, oh, I might be a little bit late. I've got to pick up a new inhaler. So, we now return you to your originally scheduled tedium.
Yes? Who is he? Well, maybe he'll tell me. Stuart Kopich.
We know you did it, and we know why. It's not over, Kopich. He wasn't the last Hawaiian.
Well, we haven't had one of those since Monday.
What did he mean? Who's not the last Hawaiian?
Crazy people don't make sense. That's how we know they're crazy. Come on, look, Stuart. Anyone who makes improvements in Hawaii gets rich. And they get crank calls. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the volcano. I'll see you later.
There she is. All right, let's go. How's it going, Marissa?
You're the guy from my...
That's right, I forgot. Let's go!
No!
Hurry up!
No!
Come on!
No!
Holli! Aloha, Holli. How nice.
I got these carbon dated for you.
What did you find?
That I need to know more about them. Damon, last night at the lecture hall, you said that there was a conflict, I think you called it, with one of your students.
Yes.
That same student went over a cliff in his car today.
Yes, I saw it on television. He was a very promising boy. His death is a waste.
And not an accident. He may have been murdered. These may have something to do with it. They're the remains of a man and a woman. Carbon dating places them at the first third of the 19th century. And Nui swears that this whale's tooth necklace is from the tomb of a king. The only couple that fits that description is Liho and Kamamalu. This is a police investigation now.
It's no coincidence I lectured about Liho last night. Young king who dreamed of meeting another king.
Did he succeed?
His voyage ended in humiliation and death. That's why so many deep-feeling Hawaiians are upset that Howleys are tampering with these bones. When you think of what happened to Liho, it's not hard to understand why so many things may be happening again. Bad things.
He arrived in England in May 1824 and was treated royally. Eager to control the lucrative ports of Hawaii, King George IV paid the Hawaiian party's expenses, had fashionable clothes made up for them, and put them up in an elegant hotel. But all he did was entertain them, not meet with them.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry. King George, once again, is unable to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Bing.
On one pretext or another, the king-to-king meeting was put off. At first, Liho was patient, then disappointed, finally crushed. I think the turning point came on Whit Sunday, 1824, at Westminster Abbey. The official Hawaiian escorts were an English nobleman, the Honorable F. Gerald Bing, and his wife. It was the largest church Liho had ever seen. He couldn't take his eyes off the ceiling, with its windows so bright and far away. Then, as the service began, the only church organ Queen Kamamalu had heard before was a portable one played by the missionaries, which hadn't prepared her for the mighty pipe organ of Westminster Abbey.
They were laughing at us.
Husband, do not upset yourself.
I am right to be upset. In Hawaii, I am king. Here I am cause for their merriment.
Your Majesty, I apologize for the ill manners of my countrymen. These bumpkins laugh at what they do not understand.
It is not only they who laugh. Your king. This is why he will not see me. Am I correct? In his eyes, I am not a real king. I am a savage.
Sire, I do not know why King George has
Because
not
I am
seen you.
beneath him.
But I will urge him in the strongest possible terms to grant an audience forthwith. You are a king to me, Your Majesty, and to any who know you.
I am not angry with you, Mr. Bing. You and your wife are the only friends that we have made in this cold city.
They felt foolish. Foolish at being laughed at by the white man. The Hawaiians felt they weren't being treated as equals. Here, in their own land. Excuse me.
Hello? Moku.
Excuse me. I've been trying to get... You what?
Crazy, no. That's not why I formed a study group. Look, I can't talk to you now. Call me back in a few minutes.
Problem?
Yes, friends of the dead boy. They're very upset. May I finish the story later? I need to take care of this.
Can I help?
No, thank you. I just need to calm some waters.
Till next time.
Hey, you believe in coincidences, Doc? First, we find a murdered student who part-times in construction. Next, we get a call that the girl who drove this car was last seen being shoved into a van by a group of boys.
And the coincidence is they were both students on this campus.
Very good, Doc. But that ain't the half of it. This car is registered to Emersa Kopich. The dead boy worked for Valhalla Development Incorporated, whose owner and chief executive officer is Stuart Kopich, father of the aforementioned Marissa. Doc, this is not a time for personal calls. I feel like I'm on the verge of...
Valhalla Development Corporation, in Honolulu.
Doc, I was going to go over there and question her myself.
You may feel more comfortable opening up to a woman. If I need a bad cop, I'll put you on.
Doc, I feel like I'm a very, very good...
Stuart Kopich, please.
I'm not touching you.
Well, could you get him out of the meeting? This is regarding his daughter. It's urgent.
Stuart Kopich.
Mr. Kopich, this is Dr. Dawn Holliday. I'm the medical examiner. I'm working with the Honolulu Police Department. We believe that your daughter may be missing.
Missing? No, she's not. Marissa's perfectly safe.
She is. Could I speak with her, please?
Well, no, I mean, she's not here.
Do you have her home phone number? I'd like to call her.
But she's not in Hawaii. She's on the mainland, visiting her grandmother in Seattle.
Mr. Kopich, some boys were seen shoving her into a van.
They were just in a hurry. They were taken her to the airport. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy today.
Well, thank you for your help.
Are you sure about this?
They said no police. And we can't handle it, Stuart.
He says she's fine.
Well, he's her father. He should know, Doc. But if she's going to stay fine, she's going to need this. It's her name and prescription. And it was issued today.
Uncle, what's going on?
Can't you hear her? She's real sick. She needs a doctor and medicine.
She needs to be released. Give her back, Moku.
No. Not after what they did to Kipi. Just get us a doctor, someone you trust. Hurry.
Moku!
Holli, I need a doctor. It's about the missing girl. But you can't tell anyone.
Damon, this secret has gotten too big already.
Look, I won't ask you to keep it too long, please. A life is at stake.
My heart in Nui's petri dish.
How's it, sunshine? Hey, Holly with you?
Isn't she here?
Last I heard, she was on her way to meet you at the university.
But her car's in her parking spot.
It is?
Nui, did she do anything unusual today?
She went by Professor Callis this morning to drop off something.
The university again. I don't like coincidences, Nui. I don't like them at all.
Valhalla Development. Yes, right away. It's him.
Let him know.
Mr. Kopich? It's him.
Stuart Kopich,
Have you got the quitclaim deed?
the documents are prepared. Now, if you tell me where you are...
Have you got the name?
You're using a cellular, Marissa's.
You can't trace that. Only the phone company can.
My phone company connections are working on it. Just keep him talking.
But what about the second part of the deal? You tell us who killed Keepy, or it's off.
Your friend had an accident.
Bull! He was murdered by your people.
Look, I'm trying to find out if anybody here hurt that boy.
Daddy!
Shut up!
Marissa, oh, please. Please. You must give her back. She's sick. Stress like that can kill her.
You want her back? You get us the name.
Nothing. 5 more seconds, they would fix the location. I'm sorry, Stuart. Next time.
If there is a next time.
Did you pinpoint their location?
Accurate within 15 feet.
They're in the cave. Everybody who knows about the cave is in the cave. This one's for you.
I know just the guy. Aren't you just the most beautiful ginger blossom? Mack Wolfe here to see you, Mr. Kopich.
Do you have an appointment, Mr. Wolfe?
No, but I have a little shiny plaque from the mayor's office. You can touch it if you're nice to me. Did anybody ever tell you have the most beautiful brown eyes?
Oh, Mr. Kopich is very busy today, and he's already spoken with the police.
Quick claim deed, huh? 23, page 151, lot 402.
Excuse me, Mr. Essendahl must have left that here. I'll return it to him.
A lot of toys. You all are very busy around here, I see.
Look, Detective, if you want me to schedule you an appointment.
No. Don't go to any trouble on my account. It'll be much quicker this way.
Wait, no.
Your receptionist said you were busy.
I guess you was misinformed. Detective Wolfe, HPD, it's about your daughter's abduction.
I've already told you people. My daughter has not been abducted.
Maybe you'd care to explain why you have a backtrap on your phone out there, sir. You probably get a lot of nuisance calls, I assume.
All right, we do have a problem. One of our employees has run off with some papers and taken a cell phone. It's an internal matter. Industrial espionage. Our security people can handle it.
Mr. Kopich, are you aware that 1/3 of all kidnapping victims wind up dead?
It's an internal matter, Detective.
I see.
Chemo's TV and appliance repair. Chemo speaking.
Hey, bro. Can your computer call up the county map books?
In living color, bruh.
Oh, good. I need everything you can give me on book 23, page 151, lot 402, parcel 18.
402-18, hike.
It's ironic that a young girl's life may hang in the balance, just as Queen Kamamalu's did nearly 200 years ago.
Perhaps a word with the king, Doctor. Certainly. Your Majesty, I'm so sorry.
Please do not blame the physician, sire. He's King George's own doctor. There is none better.
You did your best, sir. I know.
Your Majesty, how do you wish the Queen to be buried?
Embalm her with every sweet substance there is. We shall bury her in Hawaii, in the Christian way.
Let's just hope we're in time to save Marissa Kopich. Red clay before.
It's indigenous to this area.
We get the deed, and the land goes back to our ancestors.
Y'all, is that you? You got it, Holly? Here? Moku. Hey, what are you doing? Don't free her.
I'm treating her. Or do you want to be charged with murder? Get him away from here.
Look, I trust her. She's as good a doctor as I know.
Put some albuterol in and mix it with the oxygen, all right? It'll open your bronchia. Here we go now. All right. Okay, nice and easy now. Easy, easy. If you're not better in a few minutes, I'm going to give you an injection, okay? Take it easy. You gotta let her go. You're gonna kill her.
We're not gonna kill her.
She was this far away from death just now. This is a Band-Aid that I have done. You have to let her go.
Soon. We've almost got everything we want.
And what is it you want?
They've drawn up a deed giving us this land. We can make sure nobody ever comes here again.
Oh, I hate to burst your bubble, but that's not a valid document until it is signed and notarized and witnessed.
So
you're going to be in a jail cell or a coffin before that document is valid.
I don't care. We're not letting her go until they tell us who killed our friend.
Why don't you let me find out who killed your friend?
You.
That's what I do. I'm the medical examiner. I tie people to crimes. Look, I examined Keepe's car. There was red clay on the tires. The same kind of red clay that was outside this cave. He died near here. Why don't you let me examine the area? Then I will find fingerprints and blood, and I will find DNA matching, and I promise you, I will find out who killed your friend. But you have to let her go. Don't you become a killer, too.
All right. We'll let her go.
No use. The cell phone can't get out. We'll have to dig out.
Wait a minute. Don't do that. All that exertion, it'll use up our oxygen. By the time you dig your way out of there, we'll all be dead.
Let's take some time to collect our thoughts.
Does anybody have a flashlight?
Wait a minute, I think I do.
Okay, great. Okay, let's kill the lantern.
Oh, we can't see much by that.
The lanterns use oxygen. We need all we have left.
Kill the lanterns.
Okay, everybody, come on, gather around. Everybody sit quietly. Everybody breathe slowly. We're going to conserve as much oxygen as we can. Just relax.
Hey, handsome. What do you got for me?
Okay, the land you asked about belongs to Valhalla Development.
Yeah, I know that. They're giving it away. I saw the quitclaim deed.
They are? After they spent 2 years filing permits to build on it? They broke ground on the sports resort last month.
But this parcel is under active development?
Yeah, along with all the others for 2 miles around. You sure this was a quitclaim deed? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to give away land right in the middle of where you're building.
Well, maybe it does. If the kidnappers want a very unusual ransom.
You better? Anybody know any good stories? What about you? You didn't finish your story. And there's something I don't follow.
What's that?
Well, if this is supposed to be Liholiho's tomb, I thought he was buried at the Royal Mausoleum in Honolulu.
Actually, he was moved twice. First from Holliday Palace in Kona to Iolani Palace in Honolulu, then to the Royal Mausoleum. As far as we know, no one opened the coffin. So who knows what they would have found if they had? Another body? Nobody.
But hadn't he requested a Christian burial?
Of course. He was the Hawaiian king who decreed an end to the old religion. So it all happened here, in this place that would have been a secret forever if the Valhalla Company hadn't decided to build a sports resort.
What price progress?
Liho did not die from the measles. He died of humiliation at the smug indifference of the Europeans. The same sort of indifference that today calls a sports resort an improvement on the most beautiful land on earth.
More and more Hawaiians, these young people, are saying the humiliation is enough. We gave up our gods. And you, unfortunately, are not gods.
Mack, it's Nui. Listen, I still haven't heard from Holly, but I just heard about her.
From who?
A pharmacist in a mini mall outside of town. Apparently, she went in, wrote a prescription, and paid for it. Now, when she left, he realized that she omitted a digit on her medical license number, so he phoned here.
Sounds like she's trying to leave a clue.
What was the prescription for?
Albuterol. Asthma medication. and she bought a tank of oxygen.
All right, Nui, stay where you were. I'm going to have Kima call you back.
I will?
Yeah, as soon as you get the soil report on your screen. She's going to go over it with you now. Nui knows all about the chemistry, and you know about the electronics, all right?
What are we looking for?
Red clay.
Medical examiners.
Hello, darling. I'm almost to the land parcel. What have you got for me?
There are 2 seams of red clay in the area. One inland, one by the sea.
Which one do I want?
Oh, I don't know, Mac. It could be either.
Nui, this is a big place. Now, Holly's out there somewhere in trouble. You know what I'm looking for. I don't.
All right. It's a tomb, the burial place of a Hawaiian king. So it would most likely be in a cave near the sound of the surf.
Red clay by the sea. I got it.
This better be okay. You should give us a little more time. Let's hope it's enough.
Whoa, whoa! Who is it? Whoa!
Tripped? Both saw it.
Yeah, that was real clumsy of him. You want to open the cave now?
No, let's give it a couple of hours. They'll be good and dead. No one will be around to dispute our version of the accident. Eye on him. Hang back, I'll handle it.
What's going on? Why are these men here at this hour?
That's a special project.
I've seen him before. This is a police officer.
He'll live. He fell.
The kidnappers were right. You did kill that boy.
No. That was an accident. I was paying the blackmail. And he took a swipe at me. I shoved back, he fell down, he hit his head on a rock.
Then why'd you tell that to the police? Why did you fake the accident?
You know damn well why. If people found out about your burial chamber, we'd have historical societies and preservationists on us like fleas. They would shut this project down for years.
And to protect the project, you put my daughter at risk?
No, they put her at risk, not me. Hell, Stuart, what'd you expect me to do? You're paying me in stock. All of Valhalla's sources are tied up in that sports resort. If it goes down, we all go down. And for what? A religion that's been dead for 200 years?
You know where she is, don't you?
Of course not. We're looking everywhere for your daughter. We're leaving no stone unturned.
You two are involved in harming my daughter. I have the resources to make your lives hell. Open that cave. Open that cave.
No. I said, open that cave.
Dave! Get back here!
me. Come on. Get to a phone, Stuart. Get us some help up here.
All right, take it easy.
You look pretty good for someone who just came out of a cave. Can I take you home, my cherry, Doc?
You know what, Mac? Your knight in shining armor routine is pretty good.
Yeah. Make a good damsel in distress.
Well, there's one thing we can all agree on. This is an incredibly beautiful location. Professor Keala, if you would arrange to meet me tomorrow at 11, I'll turn over the deed to this parcel of land, formally donating it to the Historical Society.
We are deeply grateful, sir. Mahalo.
That's incredibly generous.
I'll say. Are you sure about this, Mr. Kopich?
Well, I wasn't, but I am now. The architect has already redrawn the plans. Professor, your cause has a very convincing advocate.
Well, it's not a cause exactly. It's just, I think the dead are entitled to rest in peace.
Forever.
Amen. In Hawaiian, we say, "E ho'omaha I ke maluhia." Rest in peace.
Coming up, the show that stars like Brad Pitt stay home to watch. Robert Stack presents Unsolved Mysteries. Next. Tonight at 8, they're cops with dangerous jobs. Are they being sexually harassed too? Melissa Gilbert and Mel Harris star in With Hostile Intent on the Lifetime Nighttime movie.
Across the sea, now we'll come with me.